Good morning, folks. Welcome to our Focus Card of the Day video. My name is Stephanie, and this morning our card is the High Priestess. So, this is elevated spirituality, deeper wisdom. It's a great time to connect with our inner voice and intuition. Trust our higher power. Trust God. Trust the head of our faith. It's also elevated psychic development and deeper development of our skills, talents, and abilities. So our oracle card that came out today, blessed are they that hear the word of God and keep it. Luke 11:28. So this weekend, making space for listening, for hearing. We're building on the energies of yesterday. Deeper development of those energies. Body language, tone of voice, verbiage, stresses, where the stresses of the words are placed. Because we're listening to small voices this weekend. However that resonates. Whether it's our inner voice that's tiny and quiet. We're listening to the children. We're receiving guidance. We're receiving blessings. We're receiving directions. We're receiving information. And that has an element of obedience to it as well. That hear the word of God and keep it. Obedience is not one of my favorite words. It's not. It's not. However, it's necessary. I don't know that necessary is the correct or the best word. The other word that comes to mind is imperative. So maybe it is. Small voices, our intuition, God speaking to us through the children in our lives this weekend. So making space for listening, for hearing the head of our faith, for hearing our own higher power, our own intuition, for hearing those smaller voices. Balance. What I'm getting from this is a balance because, okay, before I say that, music is such an integral part of my life. However, obedience, making space to hear, and a balance. So I'm getting whirling dervishes from this. So, well, before I get into that, silent meditation. To give ourselves time to connect. To give ourselves time to hear during grounding and meditation and connecting. So that's where the balance comes in from. Because for me, whirling dervishes, that is meditation through dance. Well, dance has music. So a balance of listening and a balance of listening to the smaller voices and a balance of listening to the music. Expectancy. Gifts are coming this weekend, folks. We may be receiving new skills, talents, and abilities. We're also developing our current skills, talents, and abilities on a deeper level. Understanding, clarity, insight, wisdom, comprehension, receiving, uploads, downloads. The word I'm receiving is absorption. So retaining this information, obedience, so read a book this weekend, folks. Deeper levels in faith. Hearing, clairaudience. Our clairaudient abilities. Are growing, are strengthening. And to receive messages clairaudiently in the beginning, it's easier to hear them, to receive them, and retain them. With the absence of music, with the absence of background noises. Balance. Hearing. This is about clairaudience, folks. Tiny voices. And trusting. This is about clairaudience. 10:01. So when So what I'm getting is whirling dervishes for meditation. I'm getting it's okay. Okay. What I'm getting is if we choose to listen to music during our meditation, that's fine. Whether we're indoors, outdoors, when we work on that balance of the absence of background music, environments. Choose a quiet place. I would imagine in a cave. I'm getting she's in a cave, some sort of a darker environment. That's what I'm getting. When we work on our clairaudient abilities, choose a darker environment, closing the curtains, turning off the lights. Now, if it's in the middle of the day, I mean, you do the best that you can, right? Point is minimalizing the stimuli so that we can go within and listen. If we have a completely dark space, then do so. My bathroom is tiny. It's an internal room. I could go in my bathroom. I could also do it in my bedroom. I have curtains. So it just depends on our level of comfort. That's what I'm getting. Minimalizing the external stimuli and giving ourselves the space to hear the tiny voice, the tiny voices. Like right now, I have a floor fan going in the background. So the message I just received is when I work on hearing, when I work on my clairaudient abilities, removing external stimuli, one of the things to do, turn off the floor fan. The message I just got, the image I just received in my head is like when you're at a hotel and they have the door hanger that says do not disturb. So if you live in a space with other people, ensure that you communicate to them that you're going to spend X number of minutes, by yourself. So that way you're honoring everyone and you are offering them an opportunity to honor you as well. Gifts are coming, folks. Messages, uploads, downloads, clairaudient messages. Clairaudience being developed on a deeper level. In a cave, if a pebble shuffles or is shifted, it echoes. That's why I'm being guided to recommend removing the external stimuli to the best of our abilities. We have zero chance of missing what is meant for us. Blessings are coming, folks. Our abilities, our clairaudience is being developed on a deeper level. There is understanding, information, enlightenment we will receive from reading this weekend. Gifts are coming. And remember, balance in everything. So balance with music, balance with the absence of external stimuli, light, noise. I say noise, I don't mean it like that. Like TVs, music, things of that nature. Really checking in with ourselves as well. That's the second aspect of this. So clairaudience is the first aspect. And the second aspect is really checking in with ourselves. Balance. And obedience. Hearing. Retaining. And following through. The angel is opening the gift box. So we are receiving these gifts, these blessings, these messages this weekend. And everything will make sense. That has an element of the sun energy, enlightenment, insight, wisdom, epiphanies, angels singing in the background. Ah! Because in this moment, the background is dark. So in this moment, we may be unsure when, where, how, things of that nature. We will know. So there's an element of relief to that. So obedience. Obedience. Hearing and keeping, retaining. There's also an element of secrecy. Secrecy is not the right word, but an element of meant for us. Keeping. retaining, holding on to. So, information we receive this weekend is not to be shared with others. Whether it's information we receive through others, information we receive from books, information we receive from our clairaudient abilities, information we receive from our higher power. This information is meant for us. For our benefit. That's beautiful, folks. So our clairaudient abilities are being strengthened, fine-tuned, enhanced, elevated, matured on a deeper level. So a balance of relaxation, fun, and a balance of listening, hearing the small voices. All right, folks, have a wonderful weekend. Bye.